to my channel. Thank you for watching and clicking on this video. Before we get into it, why don't you just subscribe? Click the link below. Join the marathoner family. We here say life isn't a sprint, it is a marathon, and we're always welcoming new members to our family. Today is a good day. It's already after 12 and I've been very productive, a very busy work day and week. And I think I mentioned this in my video that went up on Monday about having lots to do this week, and I wanted to touch on that in a sec. I do have someone coming to the house in about 5 minutes for a meeting to check on some changes to their website that I've been doing, and so I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit before they get here. But I wanted to say hi and also tell you I got my brows done this morning. This is what they looked like before. It was a jungle on my face. Tanya, who you've seen on my channel, who, spoiler alert, is gonna be making an appearance in episode 4 of the marathon. She was on vacation, and I'm terrible at remembering to book my brows until it's like a panic. These need to be done today, please. So she got me in today, which was amazing. And obviously this is what they look like now. I get them waxed, shaped, and tinted, and it makes such a difference. I'm actually filming some stuff for the marathon this afternoon here in the house, and so I was thrilled to get my brows done, but they're even just a little bit red now. That's nothing to do with Tanya, it's just my face. Any time I've ever got my brows done by anyone, poof, explosion, because I have the fair skin. Okay, I'm going to, hey, it's closed. The pantry's closed, everybody, ta-da! I had a really funny comment, I think it was on my blog or a video, like, we shouldn't take a shot every time the pantry's open, we should take a shot every time you touch your hair. Well, that would be kind of a scary drinking game because I'm always touching my hair. I do need a haircut. Anyways, gonna get ready for my meeting and I'll talk to you in a bit. Just doing some filming for the marathon, my TV show, and I put on Marc Jacobs' Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I love it. Did you know Marc Jacobs is cruelty free? Okay, I wanted to talk to you about something. Look at camera inception, what? So I just filmed some of the bits for episode 4 of the marathon. I'd love to know if any of you have watched it, and I'll link the YouTube channel below that you can watch it in case you aren't local. One of my girlfriends yesterday morning, the day that it premiered, she had us over for breakfast and made gluten-free vegan waffles and had like some sparkling apple juice. It was so freaking lovely. Okay, I want to see if I can find my tripod for this because I want to talk to you about something. 1 second. This is my tripod. Let me set you down. Hold on. If you're watching the marathon on Shaw TV, you'll notice this is where I sit to film like the intro and the segues and stuff. Okay, this is something that's been on my mind and I really wanted to talk about it and I want to know what you think. And it's all about multitasking. Friends, marathoners, I always have been a multitasker. Excuse me, piece of hair. I need a haircut so badly. Speaking of multitasking or just like going off on tangents, I always thought multitasking was such a valid, important skill. And I do think it is still in the right context. Now, what I am finding is that multitasking can actually be super detrimental, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I wanted it to be something that you think about and notice in your own life, in case you're doing what I was doing and it's actually not helping you. So it was Jeremy that actually first brought this to my attention maybe a month or 6 weeks ago. And initially, honestly, I was super put off by what he said because he was like, I think you multitask too much and I don't think that it's helping you. And I was like, excuse me, I'm super productive. It's helping. This is just what I do. But then I realized I became more aware of it and noticed actually it wasn't helping me. So what I found was that I would be like, what I like to do is say, have a YouTube video on while I'm working. And he was like, I don't know how you do that. I'd find it so distracting. And I was like, no, I don't. I actually found it is distracting and it was taking me longer to do work. But I thought, oh, I'm just multitasking. I can watch something and work at the same time. Well, no, you can, but maybe it's not as good of work. And it makes me feel like I have a bunch of tabs open. You know, like when you have your computer and you have a bunch of tabs, I felt like that's what my brain was feeling like lately. Like I have so much on my mind, and more people, what's going on with this hair? Excuse me. More people have been asking me, like, how do you get everything done that you get done? Like 2 people today have asked me that. And I do have a lot on the go and a lot of projects, and I realized focusing on one thing at a time is so much better for your mental health. Now, I think it's okay to multitask in some situations. Like, I'll still have a YouTube video on, like, while I mindlessly cook dinner or clean, or what else would be a good example? Like, I'll wash my face while Thomas is in the bath and I'm giving him a bath. Does that count? I guess that counts as multitasking. Or what else would be a good example? What I really want to say is try and do one thing at a time. That sounds so simple and like kind of ridiculous that I'm sitting on my floor talking to you about it, but I have really been focusing on doing one thing at a time and noticing I feel so much more at peace, so much more calm. Because what happens for me is I have, like, say, a dozen clients, and every client wants something from me every single day, it seems, or I have stuff to do for them. So I would be working on one client's thing, and then I remember, like, oh, I better do this, and then I better do this, and then my email will go off, and then I would get a text, or someone would, like, tag me on Instagram. And so I feel like in this day and age, hate that, there's so many distractions and everything is so instant. It's okay if it takes you a day to email someone back. If it's urgent, they'll call you. It's okay to not feel like you have to respond right away. And that's something I'm learning, and I really wanted to share it with you and see what you think too. It's okay to say to someone, like, hey, I'm just working on this. Like, give me a minute, give me a half hour, and I'll get to it. So what I've been doing is, like, this morning I was working on a client's website, and I was like, this is my time for this client. And I really noticed myself, like, oh, but I have to do this, and I have to email them about that, and I better check this different email account, and oh, I haven't posted on Instagram. And I was like, just come back. I just kept bringing myself back to the task, back to the task, back to the task. And I feel like I did a much better job in way less time. And then I was like, okay, that's done. Now I can do that email. Done. Now I can do that. Done. Learn to snap. Not done. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying I'm anti-multitasking, but I'm kind of getting to that point of realizing that it's not always great. So let's talk about it. I'd love to know what you think. Because I always thought multitasking was like a badge of honor and like something really good. And I think it has a time and a place, but I think I got to like a detrimental point. So let me know what you think. All these ingredients out. And this is the best part of all. I'm not making dinner! Woo, woo.
Yeah, I'm making the Moskaluk special, the Indian rock vegan lasagna here.
Yeah. I'll link the recipe below.
No meat, all goodness.
Yeah.
Explain to people what those sausages, because they're going to be like, you're putting sausage in. What are they? What's the deal with them?
No meat. Eggplant, fennel, garlic, and red pepper. Well, I could get used to this. Jeremy made dinner and did the dishes. So I think this is going to now be a blue job.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
Excited?
Yeah. The only thing, like, I really enjoy making lasagna, because I used to make a great one back in our meat days. And I don't know what it is. It's something fun about making lasagna, but it takes forever. Like, that took me 2 hours and 45 minutes from when I started to now. But I think it's going to be worth it, because obviously we're going to get several meals out of this.
Yeah, it's 8 portions, so it's like dinners and lunches for the next few days,
yeah.
Which I appreciate. Okay, enough filming. Let's eat. Just about to get my workout clothes out. Tomorrow morning I'm going to the gym for 5:30, and I always like to have my gym clothes out the night before, just staring at me when I wake up. Thomas and I just went to IGA because we needed milk and like a couple other things, and Thomas just happened to put some garlic bread in the basket, so it looks like we're having garlic bread of the lasagna. Thank you, Thomas. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about multitasking. I'd be really interested to know. I was so dang productive today. I can't believe how much work I got done, and none of it was because I was multitasking, so interesting. Like, my laptop right now is exporting 10 videos for the marathon on Shaw. What? And tomorrow's a full day of editing at the Shaw Studios for that. So thanks for watching. Please lace up and become a marathoner today. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.